Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and this is my winners, all the winners. And I've got a few announcements to make, as usual. So I haven't done any last chance yarns this week or yet for next week. I will try and sort one out. But I did do a couple of yarns of the week, which will pop up. One already has, and it was Stylecraft Squeeze Me, which is the chenille, and it was dropped to $2.99, which is cheaper than the cheapest brand that I've seen in the shops. For instance, Cygnus, cheaper than that. So for Stylecraft Squeeze Me, that is a crazy price. I'm doing well currently, making space in the yarnavan for new yarns and to clear out. Well, I've got far too much yarn. I can't move in there. It makes it dangerous and difficult to pack. So when I get orders, so major clear out is occurring. And so far, quite a lot has been sold of the Stylecraft Squeeze Me, but I still do have quite a bit, and some colours have gone, but others are there, and a little bit of stock of some, lots of others. So yeah, it's not a last chance yarns. I will get it again because it's brilliant yarn. But for now, I need space more than I need anything else. If I tell you, whenever I go and pack an order, I have to lug so many big boxes, and they are those big plastic storage boxes with the lids. I have to lug so many of them from one place to the other to get to yarn that is buried behind other yarns, and then I have to do that all over again and all over again and all over again, and it's quite quite tiring just going out there to pack, and time consuming, because there was a time when I could just go to a box and do it and pack it. That has long since passed, and it's got out of hand, and I really do need to clear some of the yarns. So that's what I'm doing it for, no other reason. And the last chance yarns, I'm not saying they never will come back, but it is more likely that they won't than it is the yarn of the week. So next time's yarn of the week is another gorgeous yarn, and one that is not a last chance, but it is beautiful. And you wait, it will pop up, I think maybe Monday, so it's not long, and then it will pop up. If you've ordered from me in the past, you've received an email with them on already. Now the email is quite long, so you might not see it at a glance, but just keep scrolling down and you will see all of the last chance ones. Well, not all, but some of the last ones that I did. They're all still valid, remember. They're low till they go. So that's that. Now, I've got a tutorial popping up, my first one in a long time, but disclaimer, it's not one that I've just filmed. It's one that I filmed and I trimmed. So basically it just shows you an ultra tight granny square, solid one, an ultra one where there's no gaps whatsoever. And of course you can do that size, or you can keep going exponentially. It was for a project that I'm making, but I've shelved it for now, along with others that I've just mounted up on me. But I will get it done one of these days, and there it is. I just pulled a piece of it out to make the tutorial, and the next time I use that, I will use it in the wider context of the project that it was intended to be. But that will pop up Tuesday. So we've got the yarn Monday, we've got the tutorial Tuesday, and then Wednesday we've got Hump Day. So yeah, I've been doing a few fabulous Friday giveaways as well, because I really do need to make that space, and in the absence of me having the opportunity and the time to sit down and do tutorials, I figured I would do some more of those. Now some of you have been asking me how my eye is doing, so I'm going to get up close and personal. As you can see, the lump is gone. There is a slight red bump. Yesterday it was worse, and I started to worry it was coming back. Now I have these drops, one each eye, like I've got two sets, and I've got to use them for 3 weeks. There was a cream I had to use for a week on this eye only, and that's gone. But the drops, you know what it's like when you've got to continue doing drops. Some days you don't really remember to do it all the time. So a couple of days I did it once, twice, then once, and I started to see this getting bigger. And when I first had the operation, it was black because they cauterize it. I was numb. It wasn't like I smelt it, I didn't feel it. So Gary said to me, "Is that coming back?" And I looked in the mirror and I saw this little red bump, and I thought, could be where the black had come off, and so I'm seeing it more, but it did look flatter before. So I've been doing those drops religiously, and it seems to have gone down again now. There is like a red mark, which, you know, when you have an operation or you've had a cut or something, it does take time for that redness to go, doesn't it? It doesn't always disappear. So I'm not panicking that it's back, but you know, I survived that little mini operation, and if I have to have it done again, I have to have it done again. I will do it again. But hopefully, I don't have to have it done again. So thanks for all of your messages and for inquiring about it. And yes, it was an ordeal. But you know what? The ordeal was more the fear of the unknown. I went along not knowing what to expect, and when he told me what he was going to do, it played on my mind that, oh my God, he's going to do that, and what's it going to be like, and how much is it going to hurt afterwards? Well, I can tell you it didn't. I was so amazed that it didn't hurt at all. I had this like feeling of uber dryness right there. You know, like somebody accidentally burns you with a cigarette and you got that little dry irritation. It was kind of like that because I guess he burnt it, you see, so that's what it was. But it didn't hurt, not in the slightest, and it never did. I found that putting the drops in stung a tad, but it sort of stung the whites of my eyes more than anything. But yeah, none of it was unbearable. So if I have to have the rotten thing done again, then I will. And this one, I had a tiny baby one there. It's on its way, it's gone. I can't feel a bump at all, but I'm going to continue with the drops for the 3 weeks that they said, and I'm going to make sure that I put them in every 3 times a day, every day. So that's the eye update. Thank you very much for that. So any other I don't think I've got any more, other than the fact that I'm going to get back into my tutorials. We've had some deaths in the family. We've had friends who have died. My daughter-in-law's mum died. I had to go and look after Harley for a week while she went up to Blackpool to make some arrangements, and there's no telling that I might have to do that again. And we've got some funerals to go to as well, friends and families and all sorts. So a bit disrupted around here. And then I had the eye operation as well in the mix, so I've not been as prolific in the tutorial department as I would like to be, but I will get back onto it and back in the swing. It takes a bit of time to get you back on the road, I think, to that as well. So yeah, watch out, I will be back. Okay then, don't think I've got any more announcements, but you know, I probably do, just forget them because I'm flaky. Oh, I had some happy mail. Oh my goodness, I don't know if you saw it. If not, please seek it out. It was amazing happy mail, amazing. Okay, got a couple of hangovers. No, I didn't drink too much. They are giveaways that didn't get claimed. So the first one of the hangovers was for the Sunday King Cole Riot. So one of the Sunday fun days was King Cole Riot, and I did 2 call outs for the previous winner and they didn't come forward. I know that summertime, the weather's been glorious here. It's still hot, but we have a bit of an overcast day, which is cooler. It's just so much nicer. Poor Gary, he's been really finding it hard in the depot where he works. So he works for the ambulance service, and it's just like a big ambulance station depot. So it's been stifling for him in there, but today it's bearable. So it's nice for Gary. Not so nice for sitting in the garden, but it's, you know, we do need some rain as well, but I don't really fancy that much. Anyway, so yeah, people have been out and about, I know. So you might have missed winning. A couple of these have maybe missed it. So we've got a new winner. So for the King Cole Riot, my new winner is Molly C. Myers. Molly, well done. In the description box, you'll find my email address. And if you can drop me a line with your address, I'll send that off to you when I send off my next batch of orders. New winner again for the Hump Day, Snoozy Woozy in pink. I gave 2 weeks again for that one to come forward, and again, people out and about, I guess, didn't actually hear it. So, new winner for 2 weeks, you get shouted out, is Declan Peters 2002. So well done to you, Declan. Likewise, in the description box, find my email address and send me your address and I'll get that sent off. So we've got a last call. So the first call was last week for this giveaway. This is the last call for the Marshmallow Pies, which I love that yarn. And the winner is Marcia R613G. Last call for Marcia. So one more week to come forward on that one, or I'll choose again. Da 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 da! New giveaways. The Sunday Fun Day, which was for Jitterbug in the colour of Wham, which is that beautiful, really gorgeous one with all the greens and orange, and it's got lots of rainbowy colours, but the predominant colour is that vivid kind of parrot green. Beautiful, beautiful yarn. Incidentally, I think I'm the cheapest for that as well in my shop. So, winner for Jitterbug Wham is Karen Fillmore H2B. Well done, Karen. Again, description box, email, address, send off. Hump Day. Hump Day was for some Zigzag sock yarn, and it was that really bright one. I want to call it Bumblebee, but I'm not sure. No, it's probably not. I don't know. B. They're all... It was King Cole Zigzag sock yarn, the bright one with the yellows and that. I might have a little bit left in the shop, I don't know. Zigzag sock yarn was won by Sharon KTB. Well done to you, Sharon. Again, you know where the email is. You know how to send your address, and I'll send it off with my next batch of orders. That's it, guys. That's all, folks. I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget, all of the videos, all of the giveaways, unless they've gone, are still valid. And I'm almost at my next milestone. You know what that means? That means a new one will be imminent. I have 36,970 rather. So there you go. Once I have 30 more subscribers, bam, that one means a 37k giveaway, and the 36k giveaway comes to an end, because the way they work is that 36 ends when 37 arrives. When I get to 38, 37 ends. But the 0.5s, so 36,500 ends when I get to 37,500. So they're still valid. Don't forget to enter. You've got a little bit of time still to enter that 36k one. All right then, I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye for now.